today's video, I'm going to explain you the template driven form, and we'll make a simple form. We'll get form value in TS file, and then we will cover the interview question. First, let's revise the template driven form that I explained you in my previous video, because we are going to do some practical work here today. So first of all, as you know that I already explained, and if you follow my previous video, then you must know that one. Otherwise, I'm just going to recap the things. So for template driven form is approach that template driven form rely heavily on Angular directives to create and manage forms in the template HTML. These forms are simpler to use and are more declarative. And regarding usage, ideal for simple forms where you want to manage form validation directly in this template. And the features, Angular automatically creates the form model, a representation of the form structure and data for you, and you can use Angular directives like ngModel group and ngForm to bind form fields to the form model. Validation can be easily implemented using Angular built-in validation directives such as required, min length, max length, etc. So guys, now let's jump into the practical example and do the magic. So as I explained you that the template driven form will be written in HTML file, right? So I'm going to write this. So let's first start with the form tag, right? We'll make some simple form here. For instance, I will just mention the login form here and ngForm, right? For this, after that I will make one input tag, right? And in input tag I will write some text, and we'll make a placeholder, enter user name, right? And after that I will mention the name field. So let me add some br tags to make some form, and after that I will make another input tag that will be input placeholder, text. It will be password, because I'm making a login page. Enter password will be placeholder, and the name will be password, right? Okay guys, so we are done with this, but you can see here that it's throwing some sort of exception, now directive found with export as form. So for this one we have to import what we have to import. We have to import a form module, right? So we will import this one, forms module, and here we will do this, and then we'll see the error is gone. So now let's see that, oh, 1 second, let me see that let me see. Okay, now we'll see that whether it's working or not. So here we go, right? So it's still showing. Okay, now we got it. So now let me write some sort of button for this to see our changes. So button, we will make one button here, button like this, login. Okay, then we'll see. Okay, login button is also here, and for login button let's define another br, and then we'll see. You can see that it's coming up. Right, now next thing is that we will define one function. For instance, could be login function, and for the form what we will do, nj submit, and then we will define some user login function. It could be, and the form, it will be login form, right? And we'll pass the value of the login form to this function, and we have to define this function here. So how we can define this function? Let's define it here, but it's expecting some sort of value. So value could be any. So let's print this value, right? So whatever the value will come, so we will just print that. Okay, now we'll see it's coming or not, right? So we will go here, and then we'll see. Now it's not coming up. It's mean the files not saved properly. Now we will see. You can see here that it's coming up with some type of prototypes, right? Now how we can bind this, how we can bind these name and password, right? For that, you just have to mention the ngModel here. Just mention the ngModel, and by using this you can just bind the values. Now we will see. Okay, you can see here values are coming up here, right? Name Kalim Karachi extra 123, so you can see it here, right? It's coming up. Okay, so it's mean we have successfully make one template driven form. So now let's move to the some interview question here. That one question could be, if we not mention name here, if I just delete it, so will it work or not? Let's see. You can see here it will not work because name is required. ngModel will try to find this one, so it is necessary. So it could be one question for you in an interview. And second question could be, can we define this button outside define? Yes, we can define. Let me show you that. Okay, I will define one button here, and with banana brackets I will do user login, and then login form, and then value, and here outside form login, right? So we will see whether it's working or not. Okay, it's coming up here. You can see the value is coming up. Now if I click here, so what will happen? Value will again come up here. So you can see that it's working, right? So next thing is that I have to get field value. How can I get that field value? So for that one, you can just field value, if you want to get the values of this, that what are the properties for this. For that one, you can just define the controls and then press and then see the music. And let's see, you can see here is coming up form control, name, and you can see default value, error, status change, value, on change. You can get everything here, right? So by using the form control, we can play with this one. So I will explain you in my next video that how we can play with this, with these details. So thank you guys for watching this video. Keep connected with this channel and keep growing yourself. Thank you guys.